What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hustling Sideways podcast. I'm Alan Halas. I'm a music writer.
And I'm Jim Love, and I'm a keynote and motivational speaker.
And when we don't have guests on the Hustling Sideways podcast, like we do today, or do not have today, we record some bonus episodes for you where we're talking about what we've got going on in our side hustles, our passion projects, our entrepreneurial lives. And today, we're talking about the thing we do before we actually do the thing. What is the... Specifically, so Jim had this idea.
Keep it there. That was
as a music person. Yes. I appreciate this.
Yes.
Is there a pregame soundtrack to what you do when you go to do the thing? Now, I know if you're an entrepreneur that has a small business where you're day in, day out, you probably don't have a song or something.
But there might be something that get you in the zone to do the thing that you're like. Yeah. Whatever that soundtrack is, to be like, okay, now I got my shit on, like I'm ready to go.
In our case, we have a pregame soundtrack.
Yes, to get us pumped up. So
not both of us for a show, but
correct. Yes, me to go out. I'll give the funny story behind what I used to do and now what I do now. So I used to walk out to a stage to a song. Yeah. So I would be like dancing and getting the students going. I did that for like 4 years probably.
And you borrowed that from somebody,
yes,
right?
So my mentor, Art Jackson, does that. Great guy. And he walks out to a song. And I was like, this could be fun too. And I didn't know, like, I thought every speaker did that. I was like, this might be a thing. So back, so I started in 2015 doing that. And it was to the song Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake, which is a bop. And that was just, song of the summer 10 years ago. Yeah. And I would walk out to it, get the students going, all this kind of stuff. And in 2018, in April, I was at a school in Illinois, Milledgeville High School, awesome school. Been there a few times now. And I, of course, was walking out to that. And in my walk, I totally twisted my ankle. I was like going up and I felt it like I literally thought I broke my ankle. I went down and it was as the song was going. And I was like, okay. And I got back up and I'm like, if I break my ankle, like, what am I going to do? Am I gonna sit
that is a literal nightmare.
Pain? Like I'm contracted to do this work. I can't just leave. So thankfully I got up and it felt good, but I wouldn't say it felt good. It hurt. But it wasn't broken. Like
so you're telling me that you couldn't stop the feeling?
I couldn't stop the feeling, any of it. Yep, that is correct. So I went on, but from that point forward, I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to walk out to a song anymore because this could be a disaster. And I literally almost broke myself. There was one student that put in their feedback form, thank you for almost breaking your ankle for us. And I was like, you're very welcome.
Well, it's very nice. There's video of this somewhere, right?
Yes, it's on my phone. Yep,
oh, okay, good. You kept it?
Yep.
Good.
Oh, yeah, it's one of my favorites.
It's to keep you humble, really.
That's correct.
Is what it is.
I got to come back
it's
to
out there to keep you humble, for sure.
So after that, I was, just like, okay, I'm not going to do a song anymore. But now, before I go out and do the thing, right, as Alan so eloquently put before this show started, I listened to a song from Andy Grammer. And that song is, this is going to sound like pompous, but it's not. The song is called Damn It Feels Good to Be Me. Yeah. And it's not to pump me up. It's actually to get in the space where I want to pump them up. So
I think that's valid.
Right. So I'm just like, I want to go out there and be like, y'all, it feels really good to be who you are right now as leader. So I'm listening to it. Of course, I'm reflecting on like my journey, but I'm like, let's go give these kids the confidence booster of a lifetime. And that's where I get into it. So I'm actually usually when I arrive somewhere, I get like there like an hour early, check in with the teachers, whatever, meet everyone. Then I get 20 minutes to myself essentially. Nice. And I'll go to the bathroom and I'll go in the mirror and I'll listen to it. And I'm like, and I get like, LFG, like let's go. I'm into it, and
but for what you're doing, I think that's totally like necessary.
Yeah,
right?
for
like
sure.
You have to be, because if you don't bring it, and you visibly don't bring it,
that's the thing.
They are gonna see that, and they're gonna sniff that out immediately.
In fairness, I can switch like that into my zone, but this is like when I have time, I'm like, let's go. So that is my get in and crank song.
Sure,
Alan.
I don't know if I like the phrase "get in and crank" song. Get in, get fired up.
No, get in and crank.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. I see why you don't like it, but I'm sticking with it.
Okay. I don't have a particular song most of the time, but I have a particular like feeling that I have to have. You know what I mean? So there are certain like bands, certain sounds like. Yeah. I, as a kid, always wanted to work on the Warped Tour. Right.
I can see that for sure.
And I went to the Warped Tour for 10 years, mostly as a fan, and then the last like 3 or 4 were as press or shooting photos or doing something like, but always wanting to be around that kind of like work hard and then go, enjoy great bands. So whenever I'm going to a show, no matter what I'm feeling for the day, chances are I'm listening to some kind of like Warped Tour band or pop punk or ska or something.
Yeah.
Because one, there's a lot of energy in that music, and like you got to kind of come in guns blazing, ready to put some work in for the day, right?
Yep.
Like especially when we do our block party, I listen to like a lot of like Less Than Jake or like some ska stuff that I'm like, it's block party stuff. But it's also like there's enough energy that it kind of fires me up a little bit to be like, I got to assemble a stage today, or I got to, make some shit happen today.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, it makes me feel, it lets me play pretend. Like I am on the Warped Tour.
That's right. And you got to find that thing that gets you going. What is that? And like hold on to it. As corny as that may be, like that's your shit. Like let's do it.
And then, like, when we do the beat battle now, sometimes I will at least have one night probably where I listen to Twan Mac, who was our host MC that passed away. But that kind of encaptures that like spirit of like, hey, this is who you used to do this with for years and years and years and years.
Makes a big
you know
difference.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. Sometimes it's just like comforting to hear his voice and be like, I got this.
I love that.
Not to be like too sentimental.
No, but that means something, dude. That's what's the whole point of like you listen to it gets you where you need to be and you feel a connection to something and you go.
And a lot of times like his voice is like in the back of my head,
for
just
sure.
being like, go, bro.
I think
like I specifically hear him saying, go, bro.
Yeah.
Which in his voice.
Yeah.
Like which is something he would say to me a lot, in one
That's awesome.
form or another, right?
Yeah.
So it's usually like I'm taking 794 to get there. I'm driving over the bridge and I'm listening to Twan Mac on the way to do the beat battle.
Awesome.
And it fires me up for it. And you know what? Like I did all this last year. It felt good. Felt like I was like not honoring him, but like it was just like, I don't know. It's a moment for me in the car before
for sure.
I have to go be around a bunch of people and be personable and do all of those things.
Yeah.
And
that's the
also
whole point.
get shit done.
That's the soundtrack.
So.
I love it.
So we want to know, sentimental or not,
yes.
What do you listen to? What fires you up beforehand? Maybe we make a big playlist out
going?
of all of it.
We want to hear it all. Yeah,
maybe we make a big playlist of like we're getting stuff done.
That'd be sick. I would
playlist.
Love that. Yep.
Watch everybody's like lo-fi beats to study to. And we're like the only ones coming in like with super energy.
Of course. Well, you know what? I'll take it either way. I may skip that song, but I'll still. I want to see it. I want to see what it is.
So we want to know. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, listening, doing all of the things. We are the Hustling Sideways podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media as well. We are all over the place there. Just look for Hustling Sideways.
And
we show
on Milwaukee, what up?
We are on Milwaukee too. Our episodes with guests as well. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter, all of the places. So again, just search Hustling Sideways and we show up. If you want to be a guest on this podcast, send us an email. It is hustlingsideways@gmail.com. And Jim.
What?
Oh.
Keep on hustling.
There we go. Threw me for a curveball. See you next week.